Welcome to Finance Dojo. We aim to be the best personal finance educational channel you'll ever need. Click that subscribe button and the notification bell right now so you won't miss out. You may believe that saving money is nearly impossible when your current income is low. However, saving money is entirely possible even if your income is low. To help you save money on a tight budget, I've put together this video in which I share 7 of my favorite money-saving tips for people on a tight budget. Tip number 1. Reduce housing expenses. Regardless of whether you rent or own, the cost of housing will be your biggest monthly expense. Most financial experts agree that your monthly after-tax income should not exceed 35% of your total rent or mortgage payment plus bills. While this is a significant portion of your income, it also presents the greatest opportunity for cost savings. You can save more money even if your income is lower because of this. Finding a less expensive place to live is one way to cut your housing costs if you're a renter. If you don't want to move, it might take time to look into other options for lowering your current rent if a single room in someone's house will suffice your needs rather than continuing to rent a 2-bedroom apartment. Effective strategies include doing renovations for rent reduction or signing a longer lease if your landlord wants tenant security. When I used to rent, I traded monthly bookkeeping and tax advice for a few $100s off my rent throughout my lease. This straightforward exchange of goods and services saved me thousands of dollars, enabling me to save money despite having a low income. If you're a homeowner, you probably don't want to move out to save money, but small things like turning off the lights and reducing water usage can add up over time. Renting a room in your home can help cover your bills and put more money in your piggy bank each month. Tip number 2. Debt must be avoided at all costs. If you want to save money while earning a lower income that you'd like, because debt prevents you from saving into 2 different ways. First, if you have a debt, you will have to make monthly payments, which means that creditors will be knocking on your door for money. If you can avoid that debt, you will have more money in your pocket at the end of the month. Second, a debt almost always entails monthly interest payments. The rates for lines of credit are typically between 3 and 5%, which means that a balance of $10,000, you would be paying between $25 and $40 per month. This small amount compounded monthly can add up. When you add up all of your payments and associated interest fees, it becomes clear how managing debt can make saving in a low income difficult. This issue is exacerbated by credit card debt. Tip number 3. Reduce entertainment expenses. Many people pay a lot to have fun, even though eating out, drinking after work, seeing a movie, or other forms of entertainment can put a serious dent in your finances. They don't have to. When I was younger, my main source of fun was going to clubs with my friends, but most nights were expensive between cab rides, drinks, and cover charges. As I grew older, my focus shifted to increasing my wealth, but I didn't want to miss out on social time with my friends. This inspired me to come up with new ideas for spending time with my friends in a meaningful way without going overboard. Going for walks with my friends has been one of my favorite alternatives, but other ideas I've done include hosting dinner parties at home rather than a restaurant and watching a movie on Netflix rather than going to the theater. We need to have fun, but we don't spend lots of money. Tip number 4. Know your wants versus needs. When you have a low income and want to save, you must separate your wants from your needs. How do you tell want from need? Anything related to my survival is something I like to identify as a need. This includes food, clothes, shelter, and transportation. Yes, purchasing a Ferrari qualifies as transportation, but the bus also gets you from point A to point B in its most basic form. One item is anything outside your needs group, including items you already own. You can't keep your spending to a minimum forever. Therefore, my advice is to set a financial goal, such as saving $1,000 if you decide to splurge on one item. When you reach your goal, you can finally buy the thing you've been wanting. It's great for 2 reasons. First, it encourages you to set financial goals. And second, it gives you time to consider how much you want the item. Impulsive purchases often lead to buyer's remorse. Tip number 5. Spend wisely on food. A family spends nearly $1,000 a month on groceries, making it one of the highest monthly expenses. With some planning and the strategies I'll share, you can cut that in half. First, plan your meals to cut your monthly grocery bill. This will be good for your health and ensure that you only buy what you need. Whether you realize it or not, we waste a lot of food. The second way to save money on food is to eat less meat. Meat is the most expensive grocery item, so it's an excellent place to cut costs. Now, I'm not suggesting becoming a vegetarian to save money, but you can significantly reduce your grocery costs by consuming less meat or by substituting cheaper options like beans. The final tip to reduce food costs is to only shop with cash. People all too frequently visit the grocery store, hungry and eager to fill their carts, which is possible by the seemingly limitless ability to make purchases using credit. Instead of letting hunger dictate your purchases, plan ahead and only bring enough cash. Tip number 6. Zero-sum budgeting. Zero-sum budgeting involves spending every dollar you make, but not how it sounds. Using a zero-sum budget entails allocating your income to each of your expense line items and designating any leftover cash for your savings or investment account. Let's say you earn $2,000 a month after taxes from your job. Using zero-sum budgeting, you'd allocate $2,000 to monthly expense lines. Rent, car payments, gas, groceries, and entertainment are all typical expenses. But with this method, you would always make a line item for savings. The strategy works well to those who get to the end of the month and notice they have no money left for savings. As long as you stick to your budget amount, you will see your bank balance grow. Tip number 7. Automate your savings. Automate your savings to save on a low income. Setting up automatic deduction from my paycheck with my employer has been one of the best things I've ever done for my finances. These deductions let me send part of my paycheck to savings instead of my checking account. Initially, I allocated 10% of my after-tax income to my savings account. Over time, I was able to increase this to 20% and double my monthly savings. This savings method is successful for 2 reasons. It helped me figure out how much money I wanted to save. You can tie the 2 money saving strategies together by using automated deductions by setting up your deduction to the amount you've designated as monthly savings in your zero-sum budget. Second, it freed up the thought of having to save, allowing me to concentrate on more important things like honing my skills to increase my income. Once you have a solid savings technique, making more money is the best way to save more. By freeing up mental energy, I was able to take on more freelance work, boosting my savings. As always, this video is for educational purposes only and not financial advice. You should always do your own research and speak to a financial advisor before making any investment decisions. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one.